Namaste. Welcome to Light, Laughter, and Lattes. My name is Geri Habstritt. I'm an Avesa quantum healer, medical intuitive, and your host for Light, Laughter, and Lattes. So I've been on a little vacation, so to speak. We have been in an energetic time out of time all of April, May, and June. So I literally took that time to really do some self-care, and I took a little vacation from my shows. Typically, they're Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I attempted to do one on Wednesday, but had technical difficulties, which is not surprising with the energy we are in right now. So I decided to just jump on today in this fabulous energy that we are in. I'm seeing so many people on Facebook and friends I'm talking to, like, what is going on? The energy is crazy right now. And it's incredible. I've got the picture behind me. We are literally in this 2-day, yesterday, which is the solstice, and it was on the 20th. Usually it's on the 21st. And now today with this full moon. And so we had a back-to-back 2-day summer solstice, which is the peak masculine sunshine energy, right next to a peak full moon, which is a feminine energy. So we're looking at this masculine and feminine energy coming in back to back, offering us all the opportunity to claim perfect balance. You know, it's the universe's shout out. Here you go. This is what we're needing. More benevolent, compassionate masculine energy, and more, let's say, empowered feminine energy. And these are energies within us all. They have nothing to do with gender. And so this is the 2-day cycle we're in, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. If you happen to be catching this live, jump into the chat. You can do that. You can ask questions or just say hi. And I am glad you're here, if so. And so let's talk about this a little bit. Yesterday, the solstice, there's more sunshine, more light on this day than any other day. And so the sun is connected to our solar plexus. It's this empowered energy of moving forward, expressing your creative gifts out into the world, your digestion, your muscular system, taking action into the world, having good, clear boundaries and being able to voice them, right? Those are all very masculine energies. And ideally, you want them benevolent. You want them in a balanced state. In an imbalanced state, they can be, control, domination, sharing your boundaries, but with anger and not benevolence. It can show up in lots of ways. And largely right now, this planet is out of balance. There is too much non-benevolent masculine energy. And so the universe has said, hey, let's do this right now with a back-to-back, bringing in that compassionate masculine with the empowered feminine energy. So yesterday, everything was brought to the light. Yes, we had all this empowered light energy. So, what light was shed on you? So if you can scroll back to just yesterday, everything was in the light, which means your shadows were in the light as well. So, take note. It was an opportunity to notice what was being in the light yesterday. And of course, love whatever that is, because that is the key to moving through it. Not only love what it was, but to, witness what it was and love the witnesser of that experience. And that'll help you move through it quicker. And so, hey, hi, Batya. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're catching this spontaneous podcast. Love you as well. And so then today we have this full moon, and the moon is the feminine energy. It's the heart opening. It's the intuition. It's acting with, acting out of love. And and in its benevolent state, it is acting out of love, but um, not the doormat kind of "I love you no matter what," but acting out of the love with boundaries. And it's acting as having the wisdom, but also the open heart. So it's not the mushy say yes to everything kind of love. I'm going to do everything for you. I'm going to lay down and you can walk over me. That is love without wisdom. It is the queen energy, the benevolent, open heart, but this is not okay. Open heart, but with boundaries, right? That's ideally this feminine energy in balance. And it is, this moon energy is really connected to our sacral, and it's all about the water. Moon energy, has control over the tides of the oceans, right? The oceans and the emotions and the water. So watch what this full moon is amplifying in you, because not only did we have the light yesterday shining its energy on everything, but now we have the full moon saying, what are you full of? Let me help you um, flow this energy out. And so today is a fabulous day to be in water. It's a fabulous day to drink lots of water, to, maybe cleanse, maybe fast. That will help these emotions move through you quicker, because it probably will trigger emotions. That's its job. It's the energy of the emotion and the flow. And our sacral energy is all about flowing through the changes of life, past self pictures, future self pictures, and relationships. So these 2 days back to back can be quite challenging for people. It's bringing up a lot of energy with, the amplified power of the sun and the amplified energy of this full moon, bringing up all kinds of stuff, but ideally to help bring us in greater balance. That's the goal. I mean, this is an opportunity to claim perfect balance within, to claim the perfect masculine energy with the perfect feminine energy. I mean, it's an opportunity for the Kundalini arising, right? That is the Shiva Shakti energy in perfect balance, bringing the fire of transmutation through the body of form, opening the heart in healing all the past, thus offering freedom from this density experience, right? So it's a fabulous 2 days, and I'm glad I get to share it with you all here. And a shout out, Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Glad you're here with me as well. Um, it can do a number of things. It can, you may have had some heightened energies these last 2 days with not much sleep. It can bring up anxiety, a whole host of emotions, anger, sadness, pain, whatever is in there. So, punch your punching bags, swing your pillow over your head, scream in your car, do whatever you need to help release these energies from the body of form. And that will help make things, flow a lot easier. I'm going to take a little peek at my notes here. One thing that I personally noticed after yesterday was that um, things moved into balance today. So I had some experiences where I was mischarged for things. It was out of balance. I was paying too much for something. And there was this back and forth experience that has been happening the past week as we were coming into this balance. And today I got to talk to the head of the department, and we effortlessly brought this whole thing back into perfect balance. And so that's what this is going to look like for you. As these energies are resolved and released and claimed, everything that was out of balance will find themselves coming back into balance. So whether it's relationships, oftentimes, if you're out of balance, everything in the outer world will reflect that. So oftentimes you may end up paying more for things than you should. If you're out of balance, there'll be an imbalance in what you're paying for something. So that is something that happened to me, and today that came into balance. So as we claim these energies within us, then they are experienced outside of us. And that is how we change this world. We don't change it, an eye for an eye, because then everyone's blind, right? We change it internally within us, and then the outer world reflects that. And so this is the perfect opportunity for this balanced energy to happen. And it is so important, probably one of the most important things that we can do right now. And I know it's challenging, because I've been one who have had lots of feminine energy, and too much feminine energy without boundaries can leave a person angry. You get taken advantage of, right? And so you have to see the gift of that and be able to, really discern what serves you, what doesn't serve you, and then be able to verbalize that and say, this works, this doesn't work, this is fair, this is not fair. And that's a way of claiming that benevolent, empowered feminine energy into a more balanced state. One thing that I've been practicing these last few days is the pineal pyramid activation. And the pineal gland is actually a gland of balance. The pineal gland secretes melatonin, which is the sleep hormone, in response to the light-dark cycle. And so it controls body temperature, hunger, thirst, fatigue, sleep, and the circadian rhythms. And it's also responsible for producing serotonin, which is your happy hormone. And so it regulates mood, behavior, and digestion. And it's also like the gland of spiritual awakening and higher consciousness. So it is a gland of balance. And the pineal pyramid is the perfect exercise to do right now, because you do it by calling in the sun's energy and by doing the moon's energy as well. And what you want to do is you want to go out in the sunshine. And so I don't know where you are right now, but you could do it in the morning as the sun coming up, or you could do it tonight as the sun's going down. You're going to call that energy right into your star consciousness, which is right about here. It's above your third eye. And you command that sun's energy straight in. You breathe it in, and right above that star consciousness area is like this pyramid. And you're going to see this sun's energy filling up this pyramid with the sun's lumens. And then you're going to slowly feel this pyramid spinning. It's just a slow rotation. And if you do this long enough, you will begin to feel the spin of this pyramid. And this is going to activate your pineal gland. And I'm feeling the spin of my pineal gland right now, this pyramid, as I'm sharing this with you. Because once you get it going, it's fairly effortless to keep it going. And so likewise, the balancing act of that is to then go out in the moonlight and breathe that moonlight energy into the star consciousness, up into the pineal gland, and feel that slowly spin. And that's the balancing of bringing the light energy from the sun, the light energy from the moon, and it'll offer a balancing, a healing, a cleansing, and really a relaxation of the density paradigms that can easily pull you backwards and back into the illusion. So that's a lovely, lovely practice to do right now to assist this balancing energy. And it's really in alignment right now with with what's going on energetically. I'm also going to include, probably at the end of this live stream, a link to an ensoulment that was done in the Great Pyramid in Egypt. And my spiritual teacher, Master Lady Kira Ra, brought in, ensouled these energies that offer the energies of perfect balance. And the benevolent beings spoke about this, the heart and the wisdom energy coming together, needing to be in perfect balance, to offer the healing to the planet, to offer the healing to ourselves. And so I will include that link so that you can go and really receive the energy of this ensoulment. And so I'm going to pick a cards of clarity right now, just to see what everyone is calling in. Yeah. I'm reading the chat, and I'm seeing anxiety. Yes, that would be an energy that would be common right now. There's just these 2 days with so much energy that it's going to flush up everything. Something you can do, I found that is extremely helpful. Do some grounding work. Maybe go outside with your bare feet. I have a mixture of essential oils, of some sandalwood, patchouli, myrrh, ylang ylang, and I rub those oils on the bottom of my feet, and I send my feet love and my body love when I'm going through something like that, because this energy can be very ungrounding too. It can send you out there. So that is something that might be helpful for anxiety, certainly helpful for grounding. If you don't have oils, just rub lotion on your feet and consciously connect with your feet, sending your feet and your body love. And, try going out barefoot and walking on the grass a little bit. That may help as well. Okay, and let's see what we have for us today. Benevolent Ones 10, benevolence. And so let me read that. I open right up to it. Step into the void without any hesitancy. You are benevolent energy in action. To embody this step, you're invited to release self-imposed limits and judgment. The essence of benevolence is kindness, and the intention of kindness is benevolence in action. How can you be kind when you hold limits towards yourself and judgment of others? The first benevolent act, you can offer is the one that frees you from the chains of chaos and suffering by walking your path without hesitation, as it is holding the limits. Hesitation creates false judgments. You are free to be kind, and it is your birthright. And so that is let's see if you can see it. Benevolent Ones 10, benevolence. Okay, well, this is a fabulous 2 days of lots of energy. So be kind to yourself. Be extremely gentle with yourself, because it's a lot. It's really a lot. And oftentimes there's a good 2-3 days after these just full moons alone of this energy still stirring through the body that's still going to bring up things. So, be mindful of that. Be mindful that as you go out into the world, there's some thought put behind what you're saying and doing so that you're not reacting. It's really easy to be reactive right now. And we're all doing this, and it's gonna be great. We're all doing it. So have a great evening, everyone, and be gentle with yourself. And I will be back next week on Wednesday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Namaste.